Note 7.1 Long division. What is one way we can memorize the steps to using long division? There's a phrase, does uh, Mc- McDonald's sell burgers? These are steps for long division. The D means first step is to divide. The M means multiply. The S means subtract. And the B means bring down. So question number 1, we want to use long division, so we're going to use x plus 3, and we're going to divide x squared plus 5x plus 6. So we're going to take the leading coefficient, which is just 1x, and we're going to divide it into x squared. So I'm going to write the steps here. Does McDonald's sell burgers? Divide, multiply, subtract, and bring down. So I'm going to take the 1. 1 goes into 1 time, and x goes into x squared once. So it's going to be 1x. I want to be careful. I want to write the 1x above the 5x because they're both x's. Then I'm going to take the 1x, I'm going to multiply. 1x times 1x is 1x squared. These numbers should always be the same. 1x times 3 is positive 3x. So I'm done with the multiplication. Now I'm going to subtract. So subtract means add the opposite, so I'm going to change the signs. These cross out. 5x plus negative 3x is 2x. So I'm done with subtracting. Now B means bring down, so I'm going to bring down the 6. And I'm going to start over. I'm going to take the 1x and I'm going to divide with the 2x. 1 goes into 2 twice. So I'm going to take an x away from x, there's none. So I'm done with divide. Then I'm going to multiply the 2 with the 1x plus 3. So 2 times 1x is 2x. 2 times 3 is 6. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to subtract. These cross out. 6 plus negative 6 cross out, that's 0. So my answer is 1x plus 2. Example 2. Just going to copy the problem right here. X minus 2 divided by x cubed plus 3x squared minus 4x minus 12. I'm going to write the steps right here. Does McDonald's sell burgers? I'm going to write the 1 and I'm going to divide. 1 goes into 1 time. X goes into x cubed, x squared. So 1x squared. Then take the 1x squared. I'm going to multiply. 1x squared times 1x is 1x cubed. 1x squared times negative 2, negative 2x squared. So I'm done with multiplying. I'm going to subtract. I'm going to add the opposite. These cross out. 3x squared plus 2x squared is 5x squared. I'm going to bring down the negative 4x. And then I'm going to start over. I'm going to take the 1x. I'm going to divide with the 5x squared. 1x goes into 5x squared, 5x. And multiply the 5x with the 1x minus 2. 5x times 1x is 5x squared. 5x times negative 2 is negative 10x. Then I'm going to subtract. These cross out. Negative 4x and 10x is 6x. And then B means bring down. So I'm going to bring down the negative 12. And then I'm going to start over. I'm going to take the 1x, divide with the 6x. 1 goes into 6 times. And then I'm going to multiply. 6 times 1x minus 2. I'm going to subtract. And my remainder is 0, so that's my answer. X squared plus 5x plus 6. Example 3. 2x plus 1. I'm going to 6x cubed. Now this is tricky because there's no x, so I'm going to have to write plus 0x for the x. So anytime you're missing a power with an x, you make sure you write the 0. Okay? I'm going to write my steps here. Does McDonald's sell burgers? First step, take the 2x, and d means divide, so 2 goes into 6 3 times, 3x squared. I'm going to take the 3x squared, I'm going to multiply it with the 2x plus 1. 3x squared times 2x is 6x cubed. 3x squared times 1 is 3x squared. And I'm going to subtract. These cross out. Negative 5x and negative 3x squared is negative 8x squared. B means bring down. So I'm going to bring down the 0x. I'm going to take the 2x. I'm going to divide that with the negative 8. So that's going to be negative 4x. I'm going to take the negative 4x. I'm going to multiply with the 2x plus 1. So negative 8x squared minus 4x. S means subtract. So I'm going to subtract and add the opposite. These cross out. 0 plus 4 is 4x. B means bring down. I'm going to bring down the negative 6. And then I'm going to divide again. 2 goes into 4 2 times. Okay, and so I'm going to take the 2. I'm going to multiply with the 2x plus 1. So that's 4x plus 1. No, plus 2. Subtract. Negative 8. So the remainder is negative 8. So I'm going to have to write it right here. Negative 8 divided by, what do I divide by? 2x plus 1. And that's my answer. Okay, thank you for listening for notes 7-1, long division.